Organizations have
emissions of greenhouse gases.
Climate change is now happening.
Indonesia says it's
10 million tons of...
The Philippines stops a lift.
Let's go back to the 1980s, a time of MTV, neon lights, and ever-evolving fashion trends. But a danger was approaching the planet: the gradual loss of the ozone layer. By the year 2050, we were about to lose this crucial protective shield. Without the ozone layer, the entire ecosystem would collapse, causing disastrous environmental and health issues. But then, at an unprecedented speed, something extraordinary happened. Scientists from all over the world came together to save the ozone layer. A rare moment of global unity in which the entire world came together for the first time. It was the only time in human history that we agreed on something. How do we do it? And can we do it again? The ozone layer, composed of gas molecules, serves as a protective belt around the Earth against harmful solar radiation. However, the ozone layer is delicate and fragile and can easily be destroyed. In the 1980s, the scientists noticed a concerning phenomenon. A hole was forming over Antarctica. Every year, the hole was exacerbated, posing unprecedented threats to the global community. In 1986, the world took a big step. A team of dedicated scientists flew to Antarctica. Their mission was to take comprehensive measurements of not only the ozone layer but also of other atmospheric chemicals. By releasing balloons to capture data and conducting ground-level measurements, the scientists tried to unravel the mysteries of the ozone layer. Well, back then, people were using a lot of products that contained chlorofluorocarbons. When exposed to sunlight, CFCs break up, releasing chlorine. When this combines with oxygen, they create a detrimental substance named chlorine monoxide. And guess what? This kicks out the oxygen atoms in the ozone layer. CFCs have been a serious problem as they could last about 50 to 150 years, and as they accumulated gradually in the atmosphere, they posed a dire threat to the ozone. Fortunately, the United States took the lead to get rid of CFCs. It took some time for other countries to follow the US. In 1987, nations came together in Montreal to fix the ozone layer. Eventually, every single country signed the contract. The Montreal Protocol became an official contract to stop depleting the ozone layer in steps, representing the most groundbreaking environmental act that was created in world history. Then led one of the fastest growing climate actions in the history of mankind. Scientists like Dr. Susan Solomon held several press conferences to deliver this big issue to the public.
I think we will eventually see large-scale depletions of the ozone layer at other latitudes.
The issue spread in movies, TV, and everywhere you could think of. The ozone got smaller and was expected to be patched up by 2065. But even though we've made lots of progress, there's still more to do.
organizations have
emissions of greenhouse gases.
Climate change is now happening.
Indonesia says it's
10 million tons of...
The Philippines tops a list of countries most susceptible to hazards caused by climate change.
Ito ang dahilan ng pagkakaroon ng mga...
Climate change is still a big problem, and we have to come together to solve the issue. I am sure we can make our planet as beautiful as it can once we try to save the climate.